Forget everything. Welcome to episode 38 of Helen's Log. My name's Helen. This is my fucking log. And this is Holly. She's my friend. She's a producer. And yeah, maybe she has a log on her. Let's find out. Do you have a log on you, Holly?
Not right now.
Not right now. She's already done toilet, and that's amazing for her. Me, personally, not today, but something to look forward to. Oh my God, play the theme tune.
Welcome to Helen's Log. Log as in a diary, not Helen's log as in a tree that has been cut. Oh no. Or a toilet or a flu. Double no. Log as in a synonym for diary. It's Helen's log. Just as she knows it's Helen's log. The diary. It's a weekly diary podcast and it is called Helen's Log.
I didn't tell you this yet, mainly because it's not interesting given we haven't seen each other in 5 weeks and there's more important things to talk about. But I spent about £107 on Chinese food on Saturday night. I should have started with that, shouldn't I?
That's okay. I need context for this. What's happening?
Okay, Saturday. I've been working all week last week, but I've also got a cold that just won't quite shift a little bit. So I'm feeling a little bit ugh. But then I've got into this insane habit since Australia of being regardless of what's happening or the weather, I need gelato every single day. It almost feels it's dehumanizing to not have a gelato every single day.
Yeah.
In every sense of the word dehumanizing. There we go. I stand by that. Okay. And I've got really clinically addicted to Piedmont hazelnut gelato, which are hazelnuts from a very specific region of northern Italy near Turin or Asti or something like that. And it just makes me happy. And then on Saturday, the ice cream party just kept growing because it was just going to be me and then Nathan was going to come. And then it was me and Nathan and Sunil. And then it was me, Nathan, Sunil and Heidi. Okay. And then that sort of came to, it started raining. Well, let's take the gelato up to Helen's flat. We go up to my flat and then we're just talking, but I have some hanging out of things I need to do. I need to hang out my washing. I need to tidy up the table. So they're sort of hanging and I'm pottering about, and then Heidi gets hungry, and then I get hungry as soon as someone says they're hungry, and then Sunil get hungry, Nathan get hungry, and I say, shall we do Chinese? And then everyone went, yeah, Big John. Do you know Big John?
Who's Big John?
The guy on the internet that goes, bosh.
No, I thought you meant Robin Hood, but that's Little John.
That's Little John. Little John is big, but he's called Little John, and that's one of the fucking jokes. Sorry for yelling. Okay, this is the thing with Big John. He's this guy on the internet. He gets really big takeaways, and he eats loads of places, and he's a proper unit. He's a proper lad, right?
Love
and whenever
him.
he has something, he goes, bosh. Because he's so happy with it. And when you first hear him, you think, oh, fuck, this is going to be one of those guys that gets big on the internet. And then the next video you know is about Reform UK. Do you know what I mean? Just optics wise. He is anti that in every way. He is a liberal, open-minded, welcoming, freaking God. And we all need him in our lives. I love him so dearly. And at the moment, he's the most important person in my life. There, I said it, okay? So we got really excited thinking we're doing because how often do you actually order a Chinese for that many people? Well, 4 people.
Never.
It's so exciting. So I ordered a meal deal for all of us. And then we got extra prawn toast, of course. And it was incredible. We watched 30 Rock and had a massive Chinese.
That's the perfect Saturday night.
It was, honestly, we kept on looking at each other these are the sort of things that you think. Growing up, watching Friends, watching Seinfeld, and then all getting their takeout containers in those, the Chinese boxes with a little handle, and they've got patterns on the side. I'm sure there's a special name, and I just call it Chinese boxes. And they're so fucking, ingrained in my memory of, sitting around, with your friends, and that's what you do. And then I was doing it. Obviously, it's England, so we don't have those beautiful boxes. Instead, we've got plastic Tupperware, and it comes in a plastic bag. And you sort of decant it onto plates that are slightly chipped because they're mine. And I find it really hard to put them in the cupboard without bashing them too hard against the plate that's already there. Because for some reason, it feels important to put dishes away quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain that other than that is how I feel about things. But it felt like being in a sitcom. It really did. Watching 30 Rock.
Oh.
Oh, and I'd already had an ice cream, so my heart was so full. And then because Snail and Heidi ate so much and they felt sick, they didn't want to take anything home with them for leftovers. They didn't want to do that, right? And I said, you're going to regret that. You're going to regret that. So Snail made a little Tupperware. I have to get my Tupperware back from him, actually.
Yeah, you do.
That's also super in my 30s. I need to get my Tupperware from my friend's
doesn't grow
house.
on trees. Give it back.
It does not grow on trees.
Give
and this is a systemic one. One of the soup bowls. Anyway, when I did my gig last night, I opened for, oh my God. Actually, fuck it. I've had a really big week. I had a big Chinese meal and I performed at Theatre Royal Drury Lane last night.
What? How come?
I was opening for Laura Ramuso.
Amazing.
Can you believe that?
I can't believe that, but I can believe
Okay. It was awesome. I was doing the opening 20 minutes. I think Nigella Lawson was in the audience.
Stop it. Me and her have the same birthday. That's all I'm saying. And I have a t-shirt with her face on it.
I did the show and I watched the whole of Laura's show. It's so fucking fun. And then at the end they were like, oh, do you know who's coming back? And I was like, oh God. And then I was like, no, I think I just have to go. I don't know why. I just didn't know what to do. I just felt awkward all of a sudden. So I didn't stay, but I would have loved to have met Nigella.
Oh, I would love to meet Nigella. I know,
Isn't that
to be
crazy?
fair, I know nothing about her. I know nothing about her politics. I don't know if she's problematic, but
Okay,
we do
she
share
did a
the same
bit of
birthday.
bake. She did a bit of bake.
Yeah.
I think that's the main thing.
Oh, that's
Yeah, fine.
that's fine.
Oh my God, she's a woman and she did a bit of bake. She needed the energy. Why? Because of the gender pay gap. Give her a
Yes,
fucking break. Have you had any of her like recipes?
I probably have, but I don't know which.
She does I'm so sure it's her, a flourless chocolate cake
I have had that.
with the ground almonds. Yeah, it's like the
I
famous
have had
one.
that, the famous one. Yeah,
It's fucking insane.
It's so gooey and nice.
It's insane. I used to work in a cafe where we had like a version of it. And oh my God, I'm sorry, wet mouth. It was one of those cakes that can only, because I personally like hot and cold. So I want hot cake, cold ice cream. But it was one of those cakes that it was so nutty that if it was in the microwave for more than 10 seconds, it would just fully lose any purchase on itself. So 10 seconds in the microwave, scoop of ice cream, chopped nuts on top,
No, stop it.
and a bit of sauce.
Stop it, I've got wet mouth.
I'm genuinely crying.
My stomach rumbled.
And given that I've already cried to you this morning because of the mustard on my sausages. Wait, this can't be how I'm living my life now, just crying.
Sometimes this happens on bank holidays. We're all
Yeah, it's
very
a bank holiday,
confused.
guys. It's a bank holiday. We shouldn't be here.
No.
We shouldn't be here.
But we are by some miracle.
It's a miracle. Also, thank God our favourite cafe was opening. Also, we hadn't been in our favourite cafe for like 5 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Because I've been away and oh my God, that warmth. They are the nicest people in there. When we came in and they were like, hi. And it's always me there, like early. And they're looking at me like, where's our favourite one?
No, I'm not the favourite one.
100%.
I'm not the favourite one. I
It
love
was-
that they just ushered me in this morning. They literally didn't even say anything, just walked past. They like just pointed at you
Yeah.
and knew I was going to sit.
Me there
by
listening
you.
to Lena Dunham's audiobook. Guys,
I devoured the whole book. I thought it was so good.
it's incredible. I didn't listen to it on the plane, even though I just downloaded it because I was reading a book. Because I'm doing someone else's audio book. I'm doing,
the voice over.
yeah,
Amazing.
the voiceover, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm so excited and so nervous.
that's.
But I
so
love the
fun.
book. I'm really like, yeah. It's like new territory, but it's good to be nervous.
That's such a good gig to get as well. That's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. It's so exciting. I just hope I do a good job. If you never hear about it, I did not do a good job. But I will still plug the book because it's incredible. I don't know if I can plug it now. I'll check and I'll let you know
You'll
next
check.
week. I'm
We'll
sure
check.
I can. I'm sure I can. But
Helen saying, I'm sure I can. NDAs signed.
Yeah,
the
Mappy
previous-
signing
the
everything.
previous
No,
day. Signed her life away.
I don't even know if I've signed anything about this. This is one of those things where I'm like, I don't know if I've got the job. Like, does that happen to you as a freelancer sometimes? Someone's talking about something and it's like, am I hired or have I not got it?
Yeah, I've been speaking about two things where I'm like, oh, yeah, my job. It's like, no.
I don't know.
You don't know. It's not yours yet. No one's confirmed. You haven't signed anything.
Nothing worse than going for a meeting that you think is like discussing the job, but it turns out to be an interview. I've done that like 5 times.
I have done it so many times. My previous job where I met you, I was so thick. I didn't know it was an interview. I like turned up with loads of props from an old job because I was working on oh my god, Lucy McCormack's show, and I just turned up with all this stuff, sat down, started chatting to Phil, and then just had no realization. I just thought it was a coffee.
Can I say that's fucking mental?
Yeah,
given that that's an actual office.
Yeah, it was mad. To be fair, they took me down to the cafe bit, so I was like, yeah, it's a coffee.
It's also knowing when you're auditioning for something.
Yeah,
I think back about, am I being unreasonable? I definitely did my audition in the Soho Theatre bar at 2 a.m.
That's amazing.
Like, I also taped for it, but I'm so sure that's when I actually did my audition. Isn't that so confusing?
That is so confusing.
Yeah. But that also goes to show, people say Soho Theatre bar, like, you don't network there. Turns out you do. That's the one time I've done it.
Yeah. How long do self-tapes take?
Oh my God, so depends.
So long, yeah.
Wait, people interested in self-tapes?
Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's hope. It's basically like, so auditions now, instead of like the thing that we like, oh God, it's all about Friends today. When like Joey goes in for an audition, right? And he like dresses up and he learns his like whatever. Now you just put yourself on tape from your own home. So like it's such a ball ache because you need like a blank wall behind you. So like, I mean, all of us are just constantly moving furniture around. Like when I moved into my flat, I just left one wall white just for self-tapes. There's nothing else that we can do. And you get sent like your sides, which are just the few scenes they want you to do. Hopefully, sometimes they send you like 20 pages and you're like, I can't learn all this. I can't.
No.
And then you just perform it and you just pick places for the other actors to be in your head. And then you just get your housemate or a friend to read in the other lines. And like, it can take like 20 seconds. My self-tape audition for Sam Campbell's sitcom, which comes out in like literally 2 weeks.
Amazing.
I was in Edinburgh when I had to do it. I was staying in student accom. So I just had my phone up, resting against the desk like that. And I was standing there and Mickey Overman standing just out of frame and asked me one question. And I went, yeah. I think that's the entire audition. Just me saying, yeah. I swear that might not be true. I'll have to see if he's got a tape.
I please, if Sam, if you're listening,
yeah, Sam, if you're listening,
Sam, if you're listening, send it in.
But I've done others like the "Am I Being Unreasonable" actual tapes. I think it was like 2 or 3 scenes because I remember because I was like, I cannot do this with Sunil Patel. Like, I cannot do it.
Oh my God, I just snorted.
That was really sexy.
Oh no, on camera.
Don't, no, that's not a no. That's a pure sign of pleasure. That's a pure sign of pleasure. Don't be, hey, for feminism, don't be embarrassed. Okay? It's when you accidentally snort from a different hole that you should be worried about. Okay? You snort.
That'll come next. That will come next for our guest.
You snort from your front bum? That's fucked up. Oh my God, was that you trying to segue me into the guest?
Yeah, baby.
Okay, but I have to say this really quickly.
Yeah.
Sunil Patel cannot do auditions with me.
No.
We piss each other off.
Yeah.
Like, I can do them with him. Do you know why? I don't give him advice. I don't give him notes, and I'm as patient as he needs me to be. I say, how many pages is it? So I know if I need to make a cup of tea or not. I say, where do you want your eyeline to be? Do you want me to be in it or do you want me to be sitting down? And I will do it as many times as you want. He once told me to calm down.
No, that's
during
not
a self-tape.
Illegal.
And yeah, I wasn't very calm. And yeah, I was jumping around and getting confused with my lines that made me go faster and faster. But like, don't you fucking dare. Anyway, love that man so much, of course, and he's made me the woman I am today. Mentally a bit fragile. Please. Oh my God, our guest today. This is one of the most natural bookings I've ever done. I literally ran into her in Cafe Nero. And then we were having a drink, and then we went for a drink, obviously. And then I was like, I'm about to guest for Monday. Can you do it? And she said, yeah, I can fucking do it. So it's my friend from the comedian live Mike London circuit. It's Alice India. Yay!
Helen's log.
You're recording now because this is London and it is a fucking cesspit. But do you give a shit about that, Alice India?
No, I do not.
Because we love the poo. And the harder somewhere is to live, the more I'll prove a point of doing it. How many jobs are you working at the moment?
3, technically.
3 technically. And you know what people say? You're working 3 jobs. Why would you not go live in the countryside and work as a village shopkeeper / baker, which technically is 2 jobs already? And what do you say to them?
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
And what is that? Feminism. In a way. In a way.
Kind of.
Welcome, Alice India.
Thank you for having me.
What is this sick thing we have where we're like, if something's really hard, then I'm going to do it even though it doesn't feel good?
I think it's childhood trauma.
No, I don't believe that because we're both absolutely fine and thriving.
Yeah, our families are wonderful and they've never done anything even remotely like to the line ever. But that keeps me awake at night.
There's other people who are traumatized as childs and they don't do this. They still live nice. Like there's traumatized children.
But who are they?
Who then live on the Isle of Wight. And I'm telling you now, Isle of Wight living and London living is so different.
Yeah, but Isle of Wight is also like a very strange place, no?
Yeah. They call themselves the Islanders. That's how they refer
That's a cult.
to themselves.
That's a cult.
Also, can I say it? Isle of Wight? I don't know. For me, and I know it's not WHITE. That's how you spell white, is it? It was close enough, I reckon. It's WHIGHT, Wiget. I still don't trust it.
It's plausible deniability, isn't it?
Where in the countryside would you live, though? Would you ever leave London?
Occasionally, like once a week, I'm like, I can't do this anymore.
Once a week,
I'm like, I want to move to Hebden Bridge.
Stop it. Near Scotland?
I don't know.
You don't?
It's in Yorkshire.
Is it in Yorkshire?
It's where they do Happy Valley, which is my favourite TV show.
Yeah, obviously. It's an amazing TV show.
Obviously it's not a great indictment of living in Hebden Bridge, but like, it's full of lesbians. All of their houses are beautiful. None of them are fixer-uppers. They're all ready to go and they are below market value. They're gorgeous.
Wow, you've actually researched this.
Oh, I'm going to find some way to like orchestrate this and make it happen. So it's like, it's not my fault. I had to.
Oh my God, it's not that far up either.
It does look really good.
It's beautiful.
It's it's in between like Halifax and Burnley.
Yeah, that's it. That's the vibe.
Oh my God, that's, babe, wait, but isn't it like the Vegas of the North? I swear it's somewhere people go to get married really quickly. Oh, like they've got wedding chapels or something.
Lesbians, which is like obviously
is famous because lesbians get married really, really
exactly.
fast.
So that kind of makes sense. I don't know about it being the Vegas of the North. Vegas surely has more to it than the weddings. Like it was also just like there's like no,
not as far as I see.
Is it just the weddings?
I don't know. Have you seen the Love on the Spectrum episodes, the new series?
I've never watched.
And you haven't seen Love on the Spectrum?
I've never watched it. Well, I don't want to watch autistic people happier than me. Sorry, I actually just don't want that. I am drowning out here. I actually just don't want to watch people who are like really self-assured with families who understand them. It actually doesn't make me feel better. It really doesn't.
Babe, they are not self-assured.
Are you sure?
Half those lads are at absolute C.
Oh,
they are at C.
But do they know that they're at sea?
No, I have no fucking clue.
This is what I'm saying. I'm plagued with how at sea I am. I want to watch other people who are just as plagued as I am. I do not want to watch people who are happy and comfortable in their skin. It doesn't make me feel good.
The fact that once a week you want to like move out of London, which you think is occasionally, which for me is a lot. I feel like there's a lot going on with you at the moment. And you can't watch other autistic people because if they're happier than you, then
all the clips I see on TikTok are of these really like gorgeous, adorable autistic people.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, we can talk about whether that's condescending or not. That's none of my business. But like, it's all like so like rose tinted.
Yeah. Oh my God,
I can't. My life is absolute trash and filth and grime.
I agree that it's so rose tinted as far as like all the families are so sweet.
Why
and
are they so nice?
And I'm like, show when the fucking film crew go, film the meltdown and film them biting their kind sister. Film the fucking bite because that's happening somewhere. Like,
I work in customer services. Like I watch families of like autistic people get so wound up by their like autistic person or their person with like ADHD. Like I worked in Lush over Christmas. So obviously like kids are coming in, they're so excited. Oh my God. The parents are livid. They're so like constant. They're always telling like these like gentle parents telling their kids to like shut up. And I'm like, that's not very gentle. That's gonna linger in this child's psyche for a while.
I just realised you worked at Lush and now you work at London Zoo. You work at the Mecca. The Mecca. Well, Lush for me is the ADHD Mecca and the Zoo is the autistic Mecca.
I am bringing my two...
Your two main
diseases.
personality traits. Because Lush is just ADHD people. And I think I have a theory about it.
Go on.
That's why everything has dust or a tester, because it's like, and everything's the same smell. Inherently, everything there is the same smell.
It's like McDonald's in a different
everything
country.
crosses over. Yeah. Everything's product contamination because they're just dipping, fiddling, diddling, tricking, tripping. Like any ing I attribute to someone with ADHD. And I don't have it, so I'm saying that with as much love as I possibly can, right? They're diddling, flicking, bipping and bopping.
You're making it sound very sexually aggressive. And you would be correct.
It is. I actually think it is. What, ADHD people in Lush? Yeah, there's some sort of pleasure there that I'm not understanding.
Yeah, there's a lot of touching, hand-holding, caressing.
Do you wash their hands?
No, well, because when I was working there, I was having my weird allergic reactions. And so
of course.
I applied for the job, got it, didn't start for a couple of weeks, and then suddenly started going into like borderline anaphylaxis on a weekly basis, sometimes twice. And so I couldn't touch anything. I did regularly get the highest sales numbers. And then they used me as an example to other members of staff. Like, if Alice could sell this many, I don't know, chicken-shaped bath bombs, why can't you?
Because she's struggling to breathe. She's actually struggling to breathe. Is this when your hair started falling out?
Oh no, that started last April.
That was later. Okay.
Yeah.
So she's struggling to breathe. She doesn't know what's going to happen. Her hair's going to fall out eventually. And she's doing all of this and her sales numbers are up. And then the other staff members probably hated you for that.
Yeah, they didn't bring me back in January.
That's crazy.
Isn't that so crazy?
Was it fun working at Lush though? A little bit.
This is my third time working there and I absolutely, it's my dream job. It's my dream job. If I could survive in London just working 20 hours at Lush, that is what I would do. There is no like the working in schools and being like fulfilled. No. I want to sell lightly, well, not always lightly, but scented creams to women and their weird children. That is my dream.
Because you're also helping someone like as a promise of what they could be. Like whenever I get something from Lush or like any sort of toiletries, like I'm like, but this is who I am. You know, I bought a new body moisturizer yesterday.
Go on.
Tahitian vanilla Palmer's whipped moisturizer.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. And guess what it comes in? A Gen Z pot. Do you know what I mean when I say a Gen Z pot? Like the Brazilian Boom Boom cream one.
Yeah.
So it's like a really oversized lid. Not great for the environment, but it made me feel young for heaven's sake. And then you spin it off and it's whipped vanilla, which just means less moisturizer for your money because we've whipped it up with air.
Sure.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Because you know what happened when I put it on this morning? I thought, Helen, you've made it. You've made it and you're not going to smoke today. And that's fucking beautiful. And
I
that's
do
what I
find
get from
that
Lush.
like I will pick fragrances for like I will go to like have a bath or a shower and I'll be like, who do I want to be after this shower? And then I'm like, cool, I want to be a girl. I'm going to be on the snow fairy. I'm going to use some sort of like dusting powder as some kind of like, I don't know, a conditioner that smells like being 9. I don't know.
The promise of who I'll be post-bath is mental.
Yeah.
Like and I always think of I'm going to be a dolphin by the time I get out, right? Because you're gonna do the hair up the legs. That's what I always think I'm going to do. But that means I come out the bath all fresh, all beautiful, and I have to spend my first 5 minutes of my whole new personality spraying down the bath to get all the little black hairs out from everywhere. That's not how you start a new life. That's no way to start a new life.
You should let it clog the bath for a bit, and then it gives you more time between getting out and pulling the plug and then having to do the spraying because it'll take longer to go down.
That's actually a really good point.
Get alopecia. That will also help because it will clog.
You can't just get it. You have to be chosen.
Yeah.
And you know that.
Yeah, I was chosen.
You got
God
chosen
came to
to
me
have
in a dream.
alopecia.
Yeah.
What was it like getting chosen to have alopecia?
Okay, so this is actually like my second or third time getting alopecia.
That's crazy.
This one
awesome.
They've really been so generous.
That's awesome.
So generous.
That's awesome.
The patches are getting bigger whilst also growing back. That's exciting. Who knows what length my hair will be?
Can I guess?
Yeah, go on.
Mid-length. Not the funniest answer, but the most honest.
When will it be mid-length?
Honestly?
When, Helen? When will it be mid-length?
Are you finding it's growing quite fast when it does grow back?
No, but then I keep waking up every day expecting it to be shoulder length and then going like I gave myself a buzz cut just over a month ago and I'm like, maybe today it'll be like a sort of 90s bob. It won't be.
You would look fire with the 90s bob.
Thank you.
But are you going to keep the half blonde that's growing through and the half brown that's growing through?
The problem is that the blonde isn't blonde like blonde. It's blonde like dead hair that cannot take on pigment.
You were saying this the other day that it's dead hair, but like...
It can't take on pigment. Believe me, I've tried.
But does that mean that it will fall out again eventually? I mean, who knows? This is the thing. Who knows? You might get blessed 4 times.
Oh, I pray I get blessed another time. Also, the problem is that I'm writing a show about all my hair falling out, my body breaking down. And the thing is, if I turn up to Edinburgh next year, doing a month, looking like a Kardashian, no one's going to believe me. No one's going to feel sorry for me. I'm not going to get an award. No one's going to give a shit.
You know what you need to do?
Then what? People be like, liar.
Take all the pictures right now. So when next year, if you do look like a Kardashian and you go, my body doesn't work, people will fucking believe you.
It's like when Jamila Jamil is like, I'm disabled, and no one believes her because she's beautiful.
Because
she's gorgeous.
Because she's fit as fuck.
Yeah,
and we don't believe it because we don't. What's our idea?
She doesn't feel pain. She's a beautiful woman.
Isn't that in? We were literally just talking about this in the extras for like it goes out tomorrow about like the Lena Dunham book. But it's like that disbelief of someone like being in this amount of pain because they're working, but it's also because no one told you could stop working.
No one tells
quite frankly,
you.
You're not very well, and you're doing 3 jobs at the moment. Because I know you're working in a school, but you're also working at London Zoo at the weekend.
The last time I took a sick day, I did get fired, though, is the
problem.
problem.
But that was so...
I would do that
quite
again.
funny, actually.
It was funny, and it was also very funny that every now and again I noticed that, like, the manager who got me fired will just be, like, on my TikTok profile, and I'm like, you looking around, babe? You're looking at what you lost.
You're at that shitty point of career where it's like, you have to do everything to be able to like live this lifestyle, but also you're so ready to just do comedy.
I would like to just
Alice is such a good comedian. If you haven't seen her yet, you're doing work in progresses this year.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I always say this, the best thing to do is follow her on Instagram and like everything will be linked below and she'll be tagged in this on Instagram or whatever. But it's like, because then you'll put up your gigs. She's so fucking funny and her body's broken. And can I say this? I've met a lot of you. A lot of your bodies are breaking as well. A lot of our bodies are all breaking. This podcast started with an hour-long episode of me being like, my gallstones. Like, that might be the theme of this podcast. Sick women. Sick women who, even though they're really sick, spend most of the time going, yeah, but I'm doing this weekend. And that's no stress. And that's no stress for me. We need to stop.
I know, but then I'll lose my job at the zoo.
And you can't lose your job
because that is my whole person. I've offered tickets to so many. I offered tickets to you the second I saw you post.
Literally immediately you offered tickets to Holly.
You have tickets, Holly.
I will be hitting you up
Tell
immediately.
everyone.
Also, if the listener who used to listen to Trusty Hogs, I'm going to say 2 years ago, who gave me so many free tickets to London Zoo, if you still work at London Zoo, please get in contact and let me know, only because I want to hook you up with Alice as a friend.
What if it's a person at the zoo who doesn't like me?
I think they worked in the reptile hut.
Oh, then they're a zookeeper.
Or I just made that, yeah, they were a zookeeper.
Oh, yeah, I don't know any of the zookeepers. There's a real hierarchy.
Is there?
It's a real hierarchy of the zoo guys in that the ones with a science degree are considered smarter than the ones who have performing arts degrees.
That doesn't seem right.
There's something wrong.
That just doesn't seem right.
Something wrong.
Is it like, I kind of stop referencing Friends at the moment. Is it like the episode of Friends at the museum where the scientists don't sit with the tour guys, don't sit with the caterers?
Yeah.
Like,
I have not seen this episode, but I'm sorry. I am one of the few people that there are episodes of Friends I have not seen. And occasionally, like once every 5 or 6 years, an episode will come up on like E4 and I'm like, I haven't seen this fucking episode. Where the fuck has this come from?
That's the least attractive thing you've ever seen.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah.
It's not even like a pick-me thing. It just hasn't come up.
It feels pick-me.
Oh my God.
It's okay. It just feels pick-me.
I can't believe I'm a pick-me.
Are you joking?
Am I a pick-me? Have I always been a pick-me? Oh my God, no, Helen.
I'm sorry, any woman that does stand-up is a fucking pick-me. The fucking state of us. The state of us.
I knew we were disgusting. Like I knew we were like
photo
immoral.
Shoots done, getting our photo shoots done to put things online, working at the zoo.
I think that is just autism.
I think that's just autism. I think it's also
autism.
a need for money. You know what I also did? I once looked up jobs at London Zoo.
Go on.
There was
So did I.
Yeah, everyone.
Guys,
We have
everyone's
to.
done
But
it.
you
It's
actually
fine.
did it.
I actually did it.
In the same way that I think a lot of us, when we were 19 and felt lost, applied to be cabin crew.
I applied. What?
Did you not?
No.
Holly's about to be like, hang on a second.
I thought you were going to go into about London Zoo again. I applied for work experience at London Zoo when I was 16.
I fucking love you.
Yeah. Did you get it?
No, obviously not.
Because it's the most competitive work experience in the country.
Is it actually?
No, but that's a guess, and it probably
is.
It probably
That's
is.
what all my teachers said. They were like, don't do that. And my dreams were crushed.
Instead?
What did I do instead? Oh, I worked in an office. It was really exciting.
Oh. Just office. General office.
General office.
I wrote to the local fire brigade for work experience. And I asked, and they were like, obviously fucking not. You're a fat 13-year-old that can't run. People are dying. Obviously
Couldn't you
not.
worked in like the kitchen or something?
They said you're a fat 13-year-old.
It's weird that they said that because they hadn't seen
They
you.
were like, we've seen you. We've seen you around town. You're a fat 13-year-old. You cannot run up the stairs. No, I worked in an office as well, but I did get a job there at the end of my work experience.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, which felt good and also sad.
Doing what?
Leisure and environmental promotion for the Hart District Council.
That's like a job that people now would like fight tooth and nail for.
I know, it's fucking mental
That's
that I got given it.
crazy.
I was like 15.
When did you do it? Like the weekend, like after school? I don't understand.
Tuesdays and Thursdays after school and the weekend.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know councils did things at the weekend.
They have
Lewisham
like a
certainly
civic
don't.
centre, and I'd work at the front desk of the civic centre, and people would come in and do Pilates and like musical
Oh.
classes and like Weight
Okay.
Watchers and stuff, and
I
I'd check
didn't know
them in.
Pilates existed back then. I thought this was something that was invented in like
Did you invent-
2017.
I'm not joking.
Pilates?
Pilates at the local civic centre, because we're both from like towns outside of cities where it's like there's a lot of time to fill is the
Yeah.
best way to put it, right?
Yeah.
So these exercise classes were fucking everywhere. And like Weight Watchers was genuinely quite a social thing for people.
Yeah.
Like there's just so much more space, right?
Got you.
So Pilates on Tuesday night though was the hottest ticket in Fleet. And I'm not joking, people would save it on their calendar, like on their wall calendar, to call up the front desk to book in 3 weeks in advance of the class when it became available. It was like it was always sold out, and the woman that taught the class was a horse lady, and she had 2 horses, and she'd always come in like an hour early and tell me all about her horses, and I'd be there like, what is happening? What is fucking going on? But like that was the class you wanted to be in. So yeah, Pilates was invented in
That's
Fleet, Hampshire,
Crazy.
in I'll say 2005.
Okay.
What was your
damn.
first job?
My first job was picking snails out of the garden and throwing them over the wall, and
That
my dad
can't
would
be
pay me
right.
50p a snail.
That
Was it
can't
10p
be
a snail?
right.
No, it was 10p a snail.
That can't be right.
No, that was my first paid gig.
Can I show you my impression of a snail?
Yeah.
Okay, but you have to promise me you'll use your imagination.
You're not gonna like grease up and like writhe.
I don't have my grease on me, of course.
Of course.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
It's really good. Okay, I'm going to do it to the camera and then to you.
Okay.
It's gone very quiet and that felt very vulnerable for me. Do you see it?
I
do
see it. I see
I
it.
do see it.
Thank you. I'm single. But it's very, very good. You got paid 10p per snail.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good going when you're like 10.
Did you have a particular snail problem at yours?
No, well, I guess the real problem is that I was throwing them over the wall and they were coming back. But my dad never
Wow.
thought to check on that system.
No.
He just wanted the snails gone for a period of time.
Yeah.
And he wanted like a quick solution rather
Yeah.
than like a long-term solution.
Well, you didn't want to do the final solution, which is when you put down salt, because that's fucking evil.
Well, yeah, and also that would kill the plants. He did pellets for a while. My mum's convinced that's what killed our cat at the time.
Oh no.
But she told me that in secret. So for God's sake, no one get hold of my dad and tell him that because he's not
And
gonna
for
see
anyone
this.
wondering, that is the childhood trauma that was alluded to earlier. That was the childhood trauma. Family cat died, possibly from pellets.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, and that's completely fucked you up for life.
Yeah, I've never really gotten over it.
Wait, do you think the zoo is the best job you've had though?
No, not even.
I have some more questions
Yes.
about the zoo. I love it when I have questions prepared. Okay, you ready for this?
Okay.
What happens when you get hired by the zoo? Do they give you an immediate tour of all the animals?
You get a tour on your interview.
Holy fuck.
Not all of the animals, but each time you go for like your interviews and your like initial trial days, they take you to different parts of the zoo. They always start with the gorillas because obviously they're a showstopper.
Yeah, they are.
Gorillas are showstoppers, lions, tigers, that kind of thing. You never-
Bears? You got red pandas.
No, we don't have red pandas.
I'm thinking of Chester, apologies.
Helen's log.
What's up? You clearly love listening to my voice. Clearly, you're listening to Helen's Log, and I'm Helen. But how about you listen to more of my voice? That's right. There's behind the scenes episodes. There's things that we can't talk about on this episode because we don't know who's listening. But you can join us right now on Patreon, patreon.com/Helen's Log. And for £5 a month, you can access the entire back catalogue of all our extra episodes. At this point, there's over 30 extra episodes. You can get them right now. And I'd love to keep you company more. It really helps us keep this podcast going and supports the whole Loggy community. And we'd love to have you as a log on our dam, because in many ways, we're all just beavers trapped in human bodies. Thank you. And I'll see you on Patreon. So the animals, you go see the big ones. Can I say what I think the big ones are at the zoo?
Sure. Do you mean big ones as in like big or big ones as in physically large?
Big ones as in the ones that are like important to me and my sister when we go.
Sure.
Actually, we have different levels of importance.
Okay.
I really, really like penguins. I just want to be around them. I want to watch them trying to walk and struggling to do it. I don't know why.
Agree.
It's so comforting. The pace they get to always being the most pathetic thing. I love in the centre of London Zoo where the cafe is, and then it's called the Galapagos, is it?
Galapagos Giants.
The Galapagos Giants.
Yeah.
Those big, they're tortoises, right?
Tortoises land, yes. I should know.
Tortoises landing, I believe. Those big tortoises that just, and they're always eating. And like we've talked about binge eating disorder, like there's just a respect for people with binge eating disorders that I just have. And like these tortoises are trying to binge, but speed-wise can't quite do
They're
it.
just chewing.
My sister wants to see the naked mole rat in that horrible, sweaty underground night section.
I love the night section. That is the best.
Fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. It reeks. You see fucking nothing apart from a pile of naked mole rats. And I'm so sick of this whole, they're cute. They're not cute. Technically minging.
They're not cute.
They're fucking disgusting. They look and I know this is such a rude one, they look like a ball sack with 2 donkey teeth. And my sister wants to stare at them for ages. I cannot breathe in there because it smells so fucking bad.
It's a very zoo smell.
And also, I'll say this, I don't think you guys have an ii or a slow loris in there.
No, we do. We actually do.
You literally don't. I have spent about 10 hours total in the nighttime section. You're screaming at me. 10 hours in the nighttime section of London Zoo in the last, I'd say, 2 years with my sister looking for an ii or a slow loris. And it's us, and I'm going to say about 7 other autistic people out there. Like this, they're not in there. Just be honest, because it's getting fucking exhausting.
You have to get there around 4 p.m. I'm telling you, the later you get to the zoo, the more you see in the night section. Because I went there because my ex-boyfriend, Lord may he rest his soul in hell, but he got me a membership, and so I went with my friend at like 3:30 p.m. rogue. But when we went to the night section, we saw like we saw the armadillos beforehand. They're not always running around.
I've seen the armadillos once.
Okay, well, right, exactly. So the armadillos exist, but no,
I didn't say armadillo. I said I am slow loris.
When I went to the when I went to the night section, they were active. Hard to see, sure, but you eventually found one.
And you're being deadly serious.
I'm being deadly serious.
I'm going to send my sister a voice note.
Please don't drag me into this.
I'm literally going to drag you into this.
Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening.
She's going to be, and don't worry, she will not call back because she's at work right now. Babe, I just heard that there is an ii and a slow loris at London Zoo, but we have to go at 4 p.m. if we're going to see them moving. And that is 100% guarantee from my friend Alice India, who does work there, and she'd love to take you on a tour. Thank you very much. And do not call me as soon as you get this. Goodbye. I'm working. Goodbye.
A lot of promises in that voice.
There's a lot going on with it. There's a lot going. Wait, do you work in the night section ever?
No.
Thank God. You can't breathe in there.
Because the thing is, like, when you apply for a job at the zoo, you're like, I'm going to be just around the animals. Yeah. And they tell you, like, hey, get lunch with, like, a tiger. Why not? But, like, you can't because you don't have time and because it's the most insane place on earth. It's the vibe of it. Of course, they are big conservationists, science. But, like, it's a theme park with a lion at the end of the day. And it feels like it every day that I turn up. I may as well have got a job at Chessington Zoo at this point because
My dad used to work at Chessington Zoo.
Did he actually?
Yeah, he was a lawnmower at
Lion
Chessington
tamer.
Zoo, I think, for a couple of years. So he's had 3 jobs in his life. He was a dustbin man, and he loved it. Then he was a lawnmower at Chessington World of Adventures, but he is very clear that it was more of a zoo then. And then he worked in shit, and that's it. He just stayed there. It's incredible.
crazy.
But he was a lawnmower, and then now she's calling.
Oh.
Good luck. Hey. I don't know when we're going to go, but apparently we've got to go at 4 p.m. because she promises they genuinely exist. But we've never seen one. We can't go now. I'm working today.
Well, yeah, but are you working at 4?
Yeah, I actually am. But on Thursday, we're going to feed the squirrels.
Yes.
Okay, can I go now? I'm working.
I still haven't found their peanuts, though.
Well, you've got 3 days to find the right peanuts for the squirrels.
But then I can't find them.
Then the squirrels will maul us to death. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Like normal peanuts.
Yeah, normal peanuts. Goodbye. Not salted. Yeah, we've got really into feeding squirrels.
That's actually quite fun.
And I won't be judged for that. That sounded really sweet, but if those slow lorises and eyes aren't there moving, I swear to fucking God, we're coming to end your life.
I will get you 2 free tickets on a day that I am not working. On a day where I've got like 2 weeks away from the zoo, away from the country.
And when you go to Hebden Bridge.
Oh, yes.
I do, let's go back to this, because I do fantasize about living outside the city. I think we all do. And I know it's not in vogue, and I know it's so hard living here, and I swear part of it is a comedy point to prove, but like, I love living in London.
It's pretty sick.
And I think it's really annoying to love living somewhere that's this tricky to live.
And that is actively trying to kill you.
And is actively trying
to kill you.
The pollution is terrible. Financially, it is hard to live a good lifestyle here. You always, like, the transport isn't perfect. You're just always behind. You always feel guilty because there's more you could be doing. But that's because there's so many wonderful things to do right on your doorstep.
I know.
Yeah, it's like, was it choice paralysis? It's like there's too many nice things to do. So I'll just simply do none of them.
But we do, actually. I'm not letting us say that.
No.
I think all of us in this room, we do these nice things. Because even though we've had to do all those other jobs, we're also doing like the jobs that mean lots to us. And I know you do those things because I ran into you in a Cafe Nero.
You did run into me in a Cafe
And
Nero.
I literally, like 5 days after I landed, and I was like, sorry, people who take care of themselves, no matter how fucking mad they are, we both found ourselves in that Nero at the same time on the same day.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there is the self-respect when you're in a Cafe Nero. And we both got iced drinks. And now what we're doing? And this is literally, 1 week ago exactly? No.
No, because it's a weekend. But
Alice,
yeah,
did you get syrup in your iced drink?
Yeah.
I got
in
the
Cafe Nero.
brown sugar oat iced latte.
Mm-mm.
Like an absolute.
Because Alice just made a
king.
real cunt of herself.
Oh, stop.
No, I think that's classy.
Do you know what happened though? We went to that lovely cafe. You were there. And it was one of those cafes. What was your perception of Proof Rock when you walked in?
That you're not supposed to feel like you belong. And if you do feel like you belong, it's because you're a delusional cunt.
Incredible observation.
Which is why I want to belong there.
So I belong there. Do you know why I know I belong there?
Go on.
I went there this morning. I got there about 9:05 and I ordered scrambled eggs and sausages.
They do food there, but they don't do syrups. I'm sorry. You've got time to scramble an egg. Boil down some brown sugar in some water. Why am I an asshole?
I'm sorry, this is the only cool thing about me, is that I like cafes where they do fancy short menus, small menus, and coffees with no syrups. That is the one awesome thing about me.
I can think of several others, but go on.
No, everything else comes with a slight tinge. Like, do you know what I mean? There's always like a slight, like, there's a slight grimness to everything else I do, but that is a pure dignity. That and my genuine love of shopping in independent bookshops.
Yeah, those are pretty special to be
That I'd say are my two main things. I mean, I say that, we ran into a Cafe Nero. But at that end of the road, it's Nero or Gales, and I'm going to go Nero over fucking Gales.
I'll go Nero.
Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. And yeah, is it that far up to go to a really nice coffee shop? No. I'd say about a minute walk.
But you get like a thimble.
On.
You get like a thimble compared to like a jug. And I want a jug. I want a jug or a bucket.
Strong at the other shops around there.
It's too strong because Nero is the second weakest coffee on the high street.
Is
Starbucks
it?
being the weakest. The
Yeah.
strongest is Costa, but it tastes like piss from hell.
Wow.
I'll say it. I take my auntie there every Christmas, and every Christmas it's like I have to like prepare myself mentally for going to this Costa because I'm like, it tastes like gravel. But yeah,
I love Nero so much.
it's great.
But I think it's because the people there just don't give a fuck.
They really do.
And I really respect that. Like the lack of like, remember when we used to work together at the other office, I would always come up with the Nero. And like, I've never received service so slow in my life. And I fucking loved it.
Painstakingly slow.
But I loved that they would stop just to have a conversation. Because it's you resign yourself to it. It's like, there's nothing I can do in this moment. I thought it was fucking awesome. And now, before we say goodbye, Alice, we'd obviously like to hear your top 5 recommendations to get a bite to eat in London. No, that's awful. That's fucking awful. Wait, do you have a tip, though, for someone going to the zoo? Because all I ever say is start at the back and work your way forward.
I would say take breaks.
Actually, really important.
Because like the Penguin Beach is a great place to take a break.
With the wooden seating at the right-hand side.
You can sit very comfortably there.
Yeah.
Anywhere that you can sit. I would just say take as many breaks as possible and give yourself the whole don't go in a rush. There's literally no point. You'll miss out on something.
Best break at London Zoo, and the place that I think people miss the most. I do go like 4 times a year.
Sure.
So I'm not like, I don't work there, but I would say I think I spent the same amount of time that anyone with autism in their family has spent at a zoo.
Okay.
Right? Which is arguably too long. But outside of the birdhouse, there's that nice little gazebo.
Yes.
The wooden gazebo.
And not many people take advantage of it.
They don't. And it's very quiet and gives people space. And the birdhouse is never that busy. So it's a good breakout area if you need it.
People do not give a shit about the birds. And I'm like, but they are divine. Like, I love them.
And they are fucking gorgeous, the birds there.
They are.
Like, they are
The girls.
the little babies. I can't, oh my God. Are you a bird person?
Oh, well, I'm very specific bird. So like there's a jay that lives outside the zoo. And I love a jay because they are common enough that I get to see them, but not so common that they're like,
it's not
I see them all the
exciting.
time. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I got a very good shot of a jay the other day, which was very special.
Have you ever held a duckling or a chick?
No, and thank you for bringing this up. Sorry, can we just extend our time? So,
yeah, of course.
When I was at nursery school, they brought in ducklings and chicks for us to hold. I did not hold them because I was scared that it would scratch my hands, and I've never held it. And you get to a certain age and people stop offering you ducklings, chicks. You cannot hold them. And if you go to a farm where you can hold them, let the kids go first. Fuck you.
Off. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I paid for this, not you, 2-year-old. No. And so my wet wipe X, again, God rest his soul in hell.
Take a minute to breathe.
He said,
You're good.
when we first met, he was like, I make it my life's mission to make sure that you get to hold a duckling or a chick. And that wet wipe, all talk motherfucker, never made it happen.
You okay? Why did you think a duck would scratch you?
I don't
it's
know.
It's famously webbed feet. I hate that I got there, but I'm just sort of like, I could see with the chick, but with a duckling, that's a fluffy webbed ball.
I think I was just like, if I say no to one, I had a very Catholic spirit as a child. I was like, if I say no to one, I have to say no to them all. I have to hold, I don't know. And
I'm trying to think where you could, because I used to have the primary school teacher, and she would bring them home at the weekends when they were doing that at their school.
Bring home ducklings.
We had chicks.
Helen,
oh my God,
it was insane.
So
I didn't know you could do that.
It was insane. But there
has to be a place, but I bet you need a car. And that's another out of London privilege thing that I just don't.
Because it is the most. They're the sweetest little. I mean, I fucking love chickens so much.
Yeah, they're very special.
Ducks I like, but since you know about the penis thing, it's always hard to
corkscrew penis.
Yeah,
you can't.
You
can't let go of that.
I can't not think about it, and I just think it's uncomfortable if I'm looking at something and thinking about its dick.
Yeah,
it's not my business.
It's none of your business, and yet somehow it is.
Also, part of it, it is, and it's also show it.
Yeah, prove it.
Do you know what I mean?
I've never seen one.
We all talk about how we ducks. So they've got a cork. Yeah, but have you seen it? Has anyone?
I've never seen it.
And also, who's the person that discovered it? Did you take a picture? Or are you just telling people? I don't know. I've only
ever seen a drawing. I've never seen it. I've seen a drawing, but I've never seen it.
Because ducks lay eggs, huh?
Yeah.
I never fully understood the egg thing either.
Helen.
I never fully understood. So eggy get fertilized, and then the woman has to build a case, a hard shell, and then sit on it. I just think that's such a weird way to make a life.
Are they allowed to get up and like go around and do things, or do they have to just like stay there?
I think it's one of those things for like chickens where they just have to stay there.
How long does it take for them to hatch?
God,
Do
there
you
was
know?
me
Can we call
complaining about my
someone?
flight back from Australia sitting in the middle seat, and that was 14
Middle
hours.
seat?
Yeah.
They're not made for any. No, they are not comfortable for anyone.
They
I
are
don't
for some.
understand.
I've seen some people like
Mm,
absolutely
Mima.
fine in them, absolutely
Fuck
fine
'em.
in them. But we paid for like extra leg room because it's just easier when you need the toilet.
Throw this across the fuck. I'm fine. Your body, your choice.
Congratulations on being petite.
Wait, what was they saying?
Ducklings, chicks, corkscrew
Ducks,
penis.
chicks,
Ducklings,
chicks
chicks.
lay eggs.
Well, chicks lay eggs. Yeah, which is just bizarre. It's
My dad grew up on a chicken farm. I'll ask him how long it takes them to hatch.
Thank
Can you also ask him if he has a chick we could get access to?
I'll pay.
Okay.
I've got
Okay.
7
I will do
day
it. I
week
don't think
working
it
money.
exists
Please,
anymore.
please. Alice has got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Please.
Help me.
You got to write a
I'm a
new show,
baby.
working 3 jobs, hair falling out. That's a nightmare.
Yeah, man.
Let her hold a
I hope-
fucking chick.
Oh, can we make a wish it? No, because I'm not dying and I'm old. Fuck.
You can make a wish list if you want.
No, I meant like go on, make a wish.
No, you can't. You can't. There's a cut off and it's 21.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Did you check?
Because my friend got cancer and they were like, we'll sneak it in, but we're not happy about it. And then what he
That's
asked
so
for, they went,
mean.
no, we're not doing that. So we had to change it.
They can say no.
Yeah.
Why would you say no to an ill person?
Because they only show the good ones, don't they? They only show the big stories.
Did you want to see a corkscrew duck penis?
Yeah, okay, fine. You call it. Alice, that's the last thing you're going to say on this podcast. And that made me really happy. Thank you so much for coming on. Plug your Instagram, please. We'll link it though.
It's popular comedian Alice India. There is another, don't look at how many followers I have. There is an Alice India comedy. Do not follow that one. That person is a bitch because it's me. But I forgot to update my email address from 8 years ago and I got locked out of the account. So please follow popular comedian Alice India and make those numbers shine.
Make those numbers. Fucking follow Alice India on fucking Instagram, you angel logs and loggies. And thank you for listening today. And we'll see some of you tomorrow in the extras. But for now, get that iced coffee and move to Hebden Bridge. Unless you love living in London, in which case do it. Thank you and goodbye. Guys. It's the first new loggers list in 6 weeks and things have changed. Things have changed. I don't know how much it's changed, but we're going to find out as we're reading it. And that's wonderful for us. You guys make my world turn around. You were the reason I got to sit at the front of one of the planes. That's very, very special. And you were the reason that next time I will get to sit at the front of all of the planes because you are the ones that keep me from getting deep vein thrombosis. And I'm very grateful for that. And here are your names of those who are keeping me from it. Aisling McGlinchey, Alex McPugh, Amy Sheppered, Amy Fitzgerald, Anthony Conway, Asa, Bonnie Drough, Catriona Windsor, Charley, Charlie T, Charlotte Weemes, Claire Owen-Jones, Claire Scott, you Claires, Chris S, Daisy Longshaw, Dean Michael, Tim and Dom, David Hunter, Dougie Robertson, Dylan Moorhead, Ellen Watson. Okay, this one is so fun. This person's new, but I can't. Elton Pond? Oh my God. Thank you for being here. What a name. What a name. Oh my God. I would have been so jealous of you at school. Emilie, Emma, Fayt Grady, Gemma, Helen A, Jack Blomfield, James Goulding, Jan, Gemma Anglesey, Jen Aiken, Jessica Allen, Jessica Birch, Jocelyn Hughes, Josie Perkins, Kate Thompson, Catherine, Kelly C, Chloe, Christine Martin. Christine, are you the Christine for Prince Edward Island? We'll talk about this. Okay, Lisa G, Lizzie Fort, Luke Bright, Meg Hamilton, Melissa, Natalie Ford, Neil Redmond, Nikki Stefanoff, Noelle Bucher, Olivia, Peter New, Rachel. Is Natalie Ford new? Natalie Ford, welcome. If you're not, I'm crazy and you're not welcome then. No, you're welcome. Okay, Nat, you're bloody welcome. And then we've got Rochelle Harker, Sadie Cashmore, Sally Galula. I missed some names, of course. We're going to go back. Olivia, Peter New, Rachel Smith, Rebecca Locke, River and Rebecca Locke, you are not forgotten. You are valid. Rochelle Harker, Sadie Cashmore, Sally Galula, Sammy Duke. Sammy Duke, Sarah Bell, Sarah Deakin, Scarlett Scrimshaw, Serena Painting, Simon Moores, Subi Lynch, Sophie Chivers, happy birthday, of course, Stephanie Catraccia, Stephen Chicken, Tamsin Smith Harding, Tina Lindsay, and Trina McSay. You guys, thank you, and goodbye.